Hey guys, welcome to the GetBlock podcast. I'm Vladislav Sobov, head of content and DevRel at GetBlock, joined as always by Sergey, who runs our DevRel and YouTube channel. Joining us today is, give a warm round of applause to Anton Pichelkin, founder of ContentDAO. And today we are going to get into content economies, DAOs, AI, and of course the bear market we are all sitting in. Anton joining us from Singapore. Uh, Say hi to our audience. Say hi to our GetBlockers.
Yeah, hello everyone. Happy to have a chat.
Anton, thanks for being here, and let's get the thing started. Well, let's start with your background. Like quick disclosure on my end, I am also an MSU alum. MSU stands for Moscow State University. I come from history department, specialist and PhD studies, both history department. So when I say Kolmogorov School plus BA and MA at MSU is a very, very, very serious combo. That's not flattering. And I have some sense of what's been behind this path. Walk us through it. Tell us a few words.
I have started my studying at this Kolmogorov boarding school. It's like a MSU boarding school, like before the university, like 10th and 11th classes. You studied in Kolmogorov boarding school. You live in there, and like it's mostly and like math and physics school. So from the all the country or going to the Kolmogorov students, living together, studying together, and it's like the program mostly like about first and the second course of the university. So it's pretty deep. So it's pretty good boarding school to start in the study.
Yeah, it's one of the I'm sure that one of the best in all Eastern Europe and very, very, very serious curriculum in this school. What pulled you into software engineering in the first place? And then how did you end up in blockchain?
After this, I studied in the physics departments, also physics at math, and so I started interested in the like programming since at the school. So basically, like in the Kolmogorov boarding school, I had a lot of like skills for programming. It was started very interesting for me, but maybe a bit later I started to understand it's a bit boring. I really was interested to write in the algorithm, but it's a bit boring to implement it in the code because most of the time you're spending on like working with the packages and so on, and it's really was a bit boring for me. And maybe like later my journey, I less program by myself, but for now with okay with the agents it's possible, and it's very good to have skills. Yeah, and when I studied, so basically I in the school like studied the programming. During the university, I still continue the programming. Is like I think on the third course university, I had a like my first like business, a small business. It's like a called best programming when we like just basically found different like asks to help with the basic task of programming, and that I even not implement by myself. Particularly like delegating in the it's called like freelancers and just connect two sites, and also I'm just like understand the task, structure the algorithm, and that like ask someone to implement it because it's like a bit boring. And basically like in the highest like on the university, since on the fourth course university and I5, I started like implement interested more in the product side, and I'm started worked part-time as a product owner in one of the company, like to mostly deep dive in the programming, how it works, not just programming, but how like structure, how product management works, and so on. I worked about 1 year part-time with the university study, and in the master degree after that, I heard about like hackathons. I heard, oh, it's something interesting. Go on one of the hackathon. The first time actually, I don't know what to expect. I asked my friends from the university, let's go to the hackathon, but they, oh, maybe too busy, so my homework, and I go by myself. I decided, okay, I just see, maybe I not will not participate, I just see what's happened, and I actually came to this hackathon. I heard how like someone pitched the idea, creating the teams, and I was invited to one of the team. So it's like two person, and they, oh, let's go. It was actually blockchain hackathon. I know nothing,
Wow.
didn't know about blockchain.
What was
Yeah,
the name?
it was a blockchain founder hackathon. I even good remember the name of the hackathon, and I actually okay, one of the team invited me, and they let's go. You will write smart contracts on Solidity.
Oh,
I don't know about smart contracts. Something
Sorry,
anything.
what year was that? Can you repeat?
What? Sorry.
What year was that?
It was 2018.
Ah,
oh,
s-
well.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I no, lovely.
You are
Because
you are
I'm a former smart contract developer, so I was just curious that well, 2018 is
you are OG and
yeah, yeah, totally.
Yeah, like the first time I even like 2018 I was like a bit interested in the Bitcoin, but not like a technical side at first. But after that I found like a blockchain hackathon, and okay, let's go. Let's see what is it. And yeah, it was interesting to know there. And so basically I was invited like by two more guys in the team. We created the team starting to build something. They ask, oh, do you know like JavaScript? I go, "Oh, I'm okay, you know. Okay, let's go. Then you will study the Solidity in the weekend and we implement something." And we and we generate the team, and basically we had 2 days like focus on the like idea. The idea, it was very simple, like to write smart contract which calculate like the consumption of electricity and make the micropayments for each like consumption. And we like and we made the good stand, and we finally won the first place there. For me, it was the first experience, and we take the first place. It was crazy for me. It's that's why I had like maybe a lot of energy to continue studying this space and continue learning.
you started from the intersection of blockchain and Internet of Things and blockchain and
Yeah, yeah, basically, yeah. And after that, we I wanna like repeat more, and after they created the team, also my friends invited other team, and almost like every week or once per 2 week, we attended different hackathons, mostly like blockchain sites because it's interesting to research, and we won a lot. So in total, like in that time, during like two years, we won about 20 hackathons, or about 20, and after that another like 20. So in total, 40 hackathons.
so you are a winner of 40 hackathons in blockchain.
Yes, yeah, yeah. And and that time it's like I research a lot, and we created the team, like so we understand how it works, how works the hackathon, how was the blockchain, okay, smart contracts, and we basically attended a lot around Europe. So we basically travel around like Spain, Germany, and different countries around Europe. Even one time in South Korea we participated, and in China as well.
So you won them all. Wow, that's great. Oh, that's great. That's a great place to start. So, that's the best time to move to the product. Let's get into ContentDAO. No surprise. How would you pitch it to someone hearing the name for the very first time? What is ContentDAO?
Yeah, basically we built in the new distribution layer via content creators. So it's like a distribution channel. So one of the like famous distribution channel, it's like basically Google Ads. When you have like budgets, you implement different filters and see how the budget spending and what results with the leads, engagement, and so on you receive. And we built another system. So you also the same. You allocate the budgets, allocate the filters, but we spending this like budget, not the context like it can be made by Google, but we allocate the small payments between small content creators around the world. So it's a lot, it's millions of content creators around the world, and we smartly like learn all reputation metric of each creator profile and allocate the small payment for each produced content.
Okay. So, yet again, what are the main user roles on the platform and what's putting each of them in? I got that it is creator and it is maybe advertiser. Is this true?
Yeah, yeah.
So it is a new way of redistributing advertising budgets into creator between the creators who contribute to spreading the word about the product, spreading the word about Web3. Yep.
Yeah, mostly Web3. So yeah, we basically starting with the Web3 space. We have like a lot of content creators in the Web3 space. That's why we already can generate value for Web3 companies which want to like create content about Web3, get the unique content so each content creator can produce content. And also they publish this content in the channel. It can be like Twitter, like Telegram channels, YouTube, Instagram, and so on. Different kinds of.
Okay, so you aren't going to compete with like Web2 platforms. You're just going to integrate them and make the better and more fair revenue distribution scheme.
Uh, Yes, so basically we are not new social, we only distribution channel. So we aggregate the small content creators across different social. Everyone can register, get the reputation score, we score the profile, give the reputation, and score like a lot of reputation metrics. And based on these reputation metrics, we have the algorithm which allocate the proposal, so it's personalized task with personalized payment, which they can choose, take the task, complete it, and get the payment.
Okay. Also, what I have seen on Twitter, I briefly checked the Content DAO position in Twitter, and you are also positioned to bring no coiners into Web3. Which channels do you think have the most upside here?
Yeah, it's basically our main idea. So we, for now, we mostly started with X. So because like mostly Web3 in X, and we like Twitter, and we are already working in Twitter. But in Twitter, like one of the problem in Web3 space that there are not a lot of people, real people in Web3, especially like, but a lot of noise, a lot of bots, and so on, and all ecosystems like compete for real people, for real educational new and onboarding new people. So the people basically need to understand how it works and what's the benefits of the Web3, why they need to create the wallet, why it's better to then have a bank account and so on. And we wanna like content creators the best way to educate a lot of people because they already have a small audiences which have a trust and they basically understand how to create the good engagement content. And that's why we're trying to collaborate with a lot of content creators, starting with Web3, but after that going to not Web3. It's like other socials like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. there are a lot of creators which not were not free, but starting with who already used the free services, but later it could be not free at all.
Okay, like both, best of both worlds. I see, I see. Also, I know that ContentDAO is targeting the ambassador program space, ambassador program segment. What's your read? What's your personal opinion on the state of ambassador programs today in 2026?
Mm. Yeah, basically, about ambassador program. So we, of course, it's like good when content creators by themselves can become the ambassador, and we like incentive it. So basically, we create them small proposals to like create content, support the project, engage with project, create the unique content which will be maybe reused on this project. And if like they reused, they get a new payment. And basically like engage their audience. So they educate their audience, and much more people from their audience attend the product, can like register, try it, or just subscribe and become a new community for the project, like studying, educating, like maybe not too fast, but slowly, like a growing brand for this project.
I see, I see. The last question of this section will be tough. We have seen like plenty of attempts at decentralized or at least decentralized-ish content platforms over the year, like Farcaster, Mastodon, Blue Sky, you name it, the list goes on. What went wrong? Why has none of them really hit product market fit?
Yeah. It's like about decentralized socials. Yeah, I think I believe in this. Like it's very good to have a like decentralized social when like it's social. Basically, it's by technique. It's like a social graph. When we have like a similar to blockchain, we have like proof of all posts, and it's not possible to delete. Ownership rights. It's like NFTs, and you own it. It's no one can block your voice in general. It's very good, but yeah, the adoption is too slow and too low, maybe like due to crypto at all. So it's maybe it's just too early, because like not a lot of real people, and a lot of in crypto in basic problem that a lot of airdrops. So yeah, we think that the main problem uh, with the airdrops, it's like a wrong incentive. So when like incentive people by airdrops, the main goal not educate, like study the product, starting to use it, understand the benefits of the product, but just claim more points, and after that receive the airdrop. And that's even not education, it's just farming or something like this. And this like harm the industry and all. And I think in decentralized socials also like they received wrong traction because they received a lot of bots, farmers, and so on, and it's a bit harm for them. And maybe it's just a bit early to talk.
For sure, yeah, but, that's communities like jumping from one airdrop to another. That's just mercenary audience that brings no real value. I am 100% agree on this. Yeah, maybe we are true here. So, next block, AI. Sergey.
Yeah, first of all, I also totally agree with you. If we are talking about those airdrops, we all remember about hamster combat thing when there were like millions and millions of users, but they disappeared just like they appeared. So yeah, not really a big value to Web3 community. But yeah, let's address the we all currently are in this AI adoption process, and in your opinion, how has generative AI, especially AI in general, has changed, has shifted some ways of production of content and also of distribution of it. So what do you think on this matter?
Yeah, I think AI help a lot in content production and coding and so on. It's totally changed all the industries. Mm. In content production, of course, it's like much less resources required to produce a very good content, and it's very good. It's very well, but like maybe the main problem of the AI, it's like still continue to be like a middleman. So it still need to clear task what to do, like prompt, and after that check the task how it's completed, and maybe and it's need to be by human. It's like the loop. For now, all the AI models can deliver it, and I think the nearest future we can make it. Maybe it's like a DJI, which is right now not confirmed that it's achievable at all. So basically, we believe in content production that like still content creators will become more and more, because basically a lot of people in software engineers and so on, they very fast replaced by AI, and the main unique with the people share their ideas which not can be generated by AI, and these ideas produced by the human as a content creators. And of course, I think that this human will use the AI tools much more, so generate unique content like videos, posts, and so on. It's good when we use an AI for this, but it should be a very good use to AI. When it just prompt and very rare, it's like a very bad quality, and we need to smartly use UI, and a lot of people can generate a very good content. So we're waiting for very good times with a lot of unique content, which will be much more cheaper to produce.
Yeah, sure. I totally agree with you, but I think everyone in this call and everyone from our viewers on X and YouTube has seen those brain rot videos, AI generated stuff, And do you think that it's not because you talk about the quality of the content, and I agree with you when people use AI as tools, not as content creators itself. So, but you don't see that in general the quality of the videos has like has has gone down. You don't see this tendency.
I think that there are much more spam content at all. Yes,
Mm.
it's yeah, I think it is, and it's like maybe more work for the filters, how we can filter it. So it's like basically it's about content like 10 times or 100 times more produced content in the same period of time, and similar for the product. So with the AI tools, it's much more easy and faster to deliver the product, and we also have like 10 or 100 times more competition by the on this each market. And yeah, and I think that the most we need to focus on the quality, and basically for the like social media platforms, or when we consume this kind of content, we need better to focus on the filtering. So basically I think that bad quality content produced by AI will just filter out, and we will not see it at all, but high quality will like so the total quality of the content will be increased with the time.
Got it. Get it. Get it. Yeah, and I was also curious about another part of video production, content creation, monetization. Has AI changed it somehow the game in this sphere when we're talking about content creators getting paid and you also getting paid for what you're doing in your business? Has AI changed something?
Yeah, basically, I think like it's okay when it's if speaking about like the segment of InfoFi, when we like it was the wrong the wrong incentive. So on our opinion, the incentive the quantity content. So when we incentive the quantity, it can be like we produce more content and you get more tokens or maybe more rewards, more you will be more eligible on this. The incentive to like make the farm and will produce the very similar lot of content, it's not works at all, because like I think the Twitter like X working on blocking all of this content, and all other socials will work, improve algorithm and so on. So we need to incentive quality of the content. So and basically what we do, our algorithm like estimate the quality of each content. It's very important to focus on the quality metrics, like engagement, how the audience react on this. Is the audience real or it's just agents and so on? It's becoming difficult, but still it's possible to measure. And also like quality of the content, so how it's produced, how it's engaged it, and so on.
Got it. Got it. Thank you. And the last question from my side, I'm just curious, and it also could be quite useful to for our viewers. What AI tools do you use on a daily basis, you and your teammates? What are, what is top five AI tools, AI stack you use on the everyday basis?
Yeah, I think I mostly use like coding tools. For coding tools, I basically use Claude and Codex. I use both. They like because they improve in time with the time, or like Cloud beta or Codex beta. But I not like involved in any like edition, like free AI tools for coding especially. It's like the best one, like it's Codex and Claude for me, and I just use both. Also, like for as agents, I like experimenting with like Hermes. It was open cloud, but right now it's Hermes had a very good update like last week, I think, and it's a lot of experimentation here. And basically, like on the main agents like Claude or Codex, there are like improvement how you can use the context. So better you produce the context and prompt, much more better result you get. And I think for now it's like creating the new skills, like superpowers, grill me skills, and they are very useful. So for example, last month I improved a lot my experience by using the skills for the coding. So better like with these skills you can better produce the spec. So basically it's like technical requirements, and based on the spec, just starting like divide by subagents and implement it. But you need to much more better to focus on the spec. So better spec you produce, better result you will achieve.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, thank you.
Well, that sounds really good. That sounds very interesting and actually inspiring because I'm sometimes I felt so pessimistic about the way AI affecting content, not only brain rot, but what was supposed to be valuable content become too cliche, too one thing to look after another, too standardized language and so on and so forth. So for me, the optimism is what I just need. But well, enough with the optimism. Let's move to the bear market. Our last block of questions is about general trends. Let's zoom out because now we know that you are OG or gangster, so let's zoom out to broader trends. How you are reading this crypto winter? When do you think we hit bottom? Is this different from 2019 and 2022?
Oh, I can. I think I can't predict when we hit the bottom. It's usually unpredictable when we like in the crypto winter. Yeah, maybe I think the most yes, it's feeling like a bit different according like the last two cycles. I feel because last two cycles mostly was compared to Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin goes down and all the market going down. This cycle is totally different. So we already see like Bitcoin going up, and like even now, like Bitcoin is pretty high priced, so it's about 60. No, it's still very high compared to like a first cycle. It was maybe about 3,000. Second like was about 15, 17. It's very low compared to right now. So but the other like industry is not is not good at all, and maybe like just a general like long term projects is still going good, like Ethereum and basics like Solana ecosystems, but a lot of projects died, and so for now, like I think it's a pretty empty market. Yeah, but I think something changing at also because like the AI a lot of disrupted the industry, and all projects need to like see rebuild the team, the vision, the narrative, all is rebuilding with using AI, because like with using AI we can totally rethink about all the Web3 industry at all. So why we need blockchain, for what it can be used, and for implementation any projects we need not like hire a lot of developers. We just need to like produce a clear idea and implement with like hire a lot of agents which can implement any projects.
Okay, yeah, that's the way. That's the way. Right now, which segments or which narratives you are personally tracking?
I think right now I can see like I also believe in this, and we're working on this. It's like agentic economy. So it's I think it's very clear like that, and maybe also like as I believe, like total crypto industry last 10 years spent a lot to like onboarding humans in Web3, and we like educate maybe was a bit wrongs and so on, but the we're trying to onboard more human in Web3, and it was pretty difficult because they don't understand how create the wallet, a lot of mistakes, they lost the money and so on. But basically, maybe onboard the agents in Web3 much more easy, because it's like just a code. We create the wallet, give the agent, and it's the only way to using the payment in Web3 space by agents. So they can't own the bank account at all, but own the wallet. It's very easy, and I think the future like narrative, it's like how agents can use the wallets and create and automate all of this. And maybe human even not need to understand what is like private key, public key, why I should create the seed phrase and so on. So they just so we need to create more infrastructure about this. I think for now it's still not completed, a lot of security issues and so on, but I think it will be completed, and human just basically will use the agents and create the wallet for me, and try let's spend my money basically.
Yep, yep.
Oh,
So that's skipping the complexity. Agent to agent payments. Yeah, that's I agree. That's pretty strong narrative. Yeah.
yeah, and by the way, sorry for interrupting. I just have a question. Totally agree with about agentic economy. We had a lot of videos about it on our YouTube channel, and yeah, this is huge. Actually, we have a Web3 news digest, and it's hard not to find AI Web3 news about this new way, new type of economy. And I actually curious. Do you have any? Preferences when we are talking about agentic AI, because there is a standard which is called X402. There is MPP standard by Coinbase. Have you personally, probably have you personally experimented with something and coded? Just curious about it.
Yeah, I think right now I would not trust for agents spend my money in real. Yeah, I think it's a lot of security issues still. Yeah, it's creating the two protocols which like XS0402 and another like 8004 and but yeah, they resolve just part of the problem, so they
Mhm.
basically can spend, yes, but a lot of security issues like how they create this seed phrase, how they save it, why like any like prompt where they say all of this phrase, but basically, but maybe it's more secure. And so I think it's we need to work and test a lot, and I think a lot of projects like working on this kind of direction. I think it's resolvable because all of this like agents can own the wallet because basically it's like a fully transaction fully on chain, so it's fully technical task how to make it secure from all the sides, and I think it's not resolved fully. But and also I think there are a lot of cases. So agents not this similar. It's not just one agent then which will create all the work. So it's basically the agent may be personal assistant which can like help me to book the like I think book the tickets or something like this. It's another like agent which with a for example, content creators agents, which can produce content, get a payment for this, spending for different tools to create better content. And there are a lot of segments, and each should have a standard for the agent. And maybe like all the security issues should be different for each type of the segment. So maybe it's not achieve. It's possible to achieve the like standard which will be useful for all the type of segment, all the type of the industry. Maybe it's like will be different for different types.
Got it.
Got it. Yeah, that's a really insightful view. So, for the very last question, let's step back to the ContentDAO. What is next for ContentDAO? What are your plans for 2026? What are your next releases, next features, next milestones?
Yeah, basically, for now we had a already a community of creators. It's about 700 content creators, which already works, produce the content and get payment. And basically, for another side, we already worked with even like on bear market with projects and ecosystem, which still continue build, which building with new like technologies and building ship much more faster, but distribution it's much more difficult becoming with AI, and so we basically continue to engage with the more content creators, increase the quality, and we are already producing the good results for the business. So on the bear market, it's like pretty cheap the leads and so on. So who is continue building, they create the new users, and it's much more cheaper than creating the like high market, and they prepare and onboarding, testing hypotheses and so on. And basically we continue growing. We see like more ways to like about scaling and like to grow more socials. We just launched the Instagram 1 week ago, and so on. And but the main thing what we are doing, we also working on the like implementing with the agents economy. So it's like if we tell about agent economy, we can see from the both sides. So basically, it's like as a business, they will have a like agent as a marketer, which have a lot of like understanding of the company needs, and they can like using ICP, for example, from our side, connect, spending budgets, receive results, and improve the activity. And also like we're preparing. Maybe I less believe that it happened very fast and very good, like agents as a content creators. So can the agent be fully automated, produce the content on the daily or weekly basis, just publish it, and get monetization. Sometimes it's using the ads. I think maybe it will be a content which which will not be consumable by by the humans. Yeah, I think I more believe the human will be more free out of the work, and they will more spend more time on the creativity, and more content creators as a human will become. And we like mostly trying to get monetization for all small content creators, which can start their way, still get payment, grow their account, and get more payment, basically, producing like high quality content. Is there a reason? Yeah, because I think they will if agents will spend the budget, they will make decision not by emotional decision as a human maybe by your content. They will only like mathematical math decisions, and there are no a lot of reason to produce a lot of content for agents.
Whoa, that was a pretty interesting discussion. That was pretty intensive. We had a magnificent guest. Thank you so much, Anton. Thank you so much. First of all, from my side, first of all, for the optimism, because you shared a good optimistic perspective on AI, on crypto, on the intersection of this. Actually, I think that ContentDAO will rock, will onboard more advertisers, will onboard more developers. So that's no doubt. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sitting down with us. So I would be excited to see you again and talk about ContentDAO accomplishments then. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you a lot, and Sergey, thank you for inviting.
Yeah, thank you guys, and thank you audio viewers. Don't forget to subscribe and give this the video a like. Yeah. Bye bye. See ya.
And
Bye bye. See you.